Hello, everyone. It's Sunday. It's Sunday evening, and I just decided to come here live. To encourage and to inspire you, to let you believe that you know, um, you have to believe that there's always a better way. You have to believe that there's always a better way. In any stage of life that you are right now, in any area, in any stage of life that you are right now, you have to keep believing. You have to keep believing that there's a better way. You have to keep believing that, there's a way for you in this world, in this universe, that God didn't forget about you. No matter what you are going through, no matter how you feel, and sometimes it feels like you are not reaching where you want to go. You have to believe that there's a better way. That you have to believe that there's a better way. Because why do we have to believe that there's a better way? Because we have life, and we've seen so many people. We've seen so many stories. People strive for nowhere and become something in life. And those are the things that we have to believe. We have to believe about. We have to believe that things can change. And for us to believe that things can change, we have to start believing in ourselves. Because believing in yourself is the beginning of knowing God. Because once you believe in yourself, because you believe in the power that God has given to you. So that is actually believing that there's a chance for you, there's opportunity for you in this life. Is actually the beginning of knowing God. Because knowing God is not just knowing Him by imagination, by knowing that He created you, but believing in that spirit that He has in you. And those are the things that are very, very important. Those are the things that are very, very important, that we have to keep believing that there's a better way for us, that we shouldn't be stuck in any way that we have. And I believe that in any endeavor that you are in this life, I believe that things have happened to you. Things have happened. And sometimes it feels like those things happen to you, only you. But we all know the answer, that those things are not happening only to you. You have to know that those things that you are going through are not happening only to you. They are happening to so many other people. They are happening to so many other people. And for you to be able to get to where you are, and for you to be able to get to, the promised land where you want to be, you don't have to give up because things are not moving right, because things are heavy on you. You have to keep on believing that there's a better way, there's a better chances. Maybe you try something, and it didn't work out. You have to keep trying. You have to keep knocking every single day. You have to keep knocking every single day, because that's the reality. We all have those problems, all those things. But what differentiates the people who have that vision, who have a mission to go to somewhere? It's not about what they are going through. It's about what they are doing. What they are doing when those things happen to them. So they are not just going to give up because things are not working for them. So those are the things that we have to relate and understand, that this life, sometimes some people are going through very strong moments, but this strong moment or this hardship are mostly where the breakthrough come from. And I'm talking to any person, maybe in life and any entrepreneurship, any person who is really believing in the things that they want to achieve. They believe in something that is unseen, because in reality is, when you bring it in this aspect, there are so many things, so many names that we have in this world, like the name of God. No one has ever seen God, but you have the faith, you have the belief that He exists. So the same thing the same analogy you have to bring into your dreams, and believe that those kind of thinking, you have to have it in your mindset that you're going to go through these challenges time. And this challenges time, that is where you grow. Because believe me, there's nothing is going to be happening in the comfort area. And there's a verse that in Quran that this morning when I was running, I find inspiration in this verse. And this verse is in the surah, which is the what we call the spider, surah, the Ankabut surah, where God is saying that those who strive in us, we are going to guide them. So which means that he didn't say, I am going to guide you, but he just said that, you have to strive first. So that's why I pay attention that you have to strive first. So you cannot just sit there and get comfortable. You wanna be disciplined. You cannot become disciplined when you just think about discipline. You have to do, you have to take action, you have to execute, you have to take action every single day, even no one is watching you. That's one thing that I learned. Previously, I would say 5 years ago, I've been wanting to create so many, to do my channel, to start different things, but I hesitated. I stopped doing those things because I start saying, I'm saying to myself that I'm not knowledgeable enough. I don't have the right resources, and people are going to laugh at me because maybe I'm not academical. I haven't go to university. I have all this judgment in my mindset. But once I realized one thing, there's one thing that I realized that changed everything for me, that you don't have to feel ready. You don't have to feel ready to start with whatever that you want to do. The last week I spoke and I gave some challenge that anything that you want to do, I challenge anyone watching, write it down and do it. Do it from that day, because there's a power. There's a break. There's a break between your mind and where you want to go. Because sometimes we are just sitting there and waiting for things to happen. We are waiting for the perfect moment. We are waiting for the ideal time to happen. But that ideal time will never come if we don't take action. We have to take action regardless of whatever that is happening in our life. We have to be emotionless. We don't have to feel good to execute. We don't have to feel good to operate. We have to take action. We have to believe in whatever that we are doing. So, so that's the main reason. You have to start with what you have right now, and don't say that, oh, I'm waiting for that day. That one day that people will say that, oh, one day I'm going to do this. One day I'm going to buy this car. One day I'm going to do this. But what are you doing to get that car? You want to have a nice car. You want to have a nice life. You want to have a better life. You want to take care of your parents. You want to help people. You want to be the person who people look up to in your family. You want to live that best life, that best dream, because I believe that most people are really tired of what they are doing. They are really tired of the job that they are doing. They are really tired of the same routine, the cycle of rat race, because the system has built it that we are going through this cycle of rat race. Rat race, the same paycheck to paycheck. Why don't you work on yourself? Why don't you build something for yourself? Guys, I'm not saying work is no good. I'm still working, but at the same time, I'm still building something that I believe that in the future is going to help me. And that's how, if you are an entrepreneur, and those are the things that you have to take into consideration. Those are the things that you have to bear in mind, that, I have this job, but I'm going to do something beside it. I'm going to build it. You're going to build something that is going to take over time. So that's what every entrepreneur should do, especially when you're getting over 30, over 40. These are the critical moments that if you want to change your life, you want to make shift in 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 years, where do you want to end? Where do you want to get to? That's where you want to get to. So instead of saying, one day I want to buy this car, ask yourself a question. How can I get this? How can I get this? Because asking yourself a question reveals something to you, because that is where you're going to get into something interesting that you already like. Maybe you want to start some business, or you want to start maybe content creation, or you want to start maybe day trading, or you want to start, anything that, you want to start selling, and those are the questions that you want to ask yourself. And once you do that, it is going to it is going to reveal, you know it is going to reveal, I mean, what we call it, it's going to reveal the real secret. It's going to reveal the real secret of where you want to go. So those are the things that are very important. We have to ask ourselves a question sometimes, because the reason why people don't get started, because first they judge themselves. And that's why one of my mentors say that, it doesn't matter what I say to you. What are you telling to yourself right now? I don't know where you are, I don't know where you come from, but all I believe that, regardless of where you are, you can make an impact. You can change your life. You can make your dream come true. But making your dream come true is not just as easy as most people assume it is. It's not that easy, but we have to get started. We have to get started with something. And once we get started with something, that is where we keep the ball rolling. So guys, we have to believe in ourselves. We have to believe that we have that ability. We have the unlimited potential to do whatever that we want to do. And the second thing is, we have to avoid the naysayers. We have to avoid people who don't see our greatness, people who don't see the best in us. We have to avoid those people. We have to avoid those people who don't see the best in us. Because these are the things that are killing most of the people. These are the things that are killing most of the people. There's one time that I was listening to one motivational speaker, and he was saying that, most people are dying not because of what they are eating, but they are dying because of what is eating them. I just finished a conversation with one of my friends, and he's telling me what happened to a friend or his friend, that is going through a loss, is going through depression, and some people end up suicide. Some people end up, hating themselves because of what they are going through. So sometimes in life, we have to find something. We have to find a space where we can actually, put all our burdens, where we can actually put our burdens, put the things that we actually know that this is going to actually affect us, is going to help us, is going to save us from overthinking. So we have to understand that naysayers, the people who don't appreciate us, those are the people that we have to limit our access to them, because if you know where you are going, there's no doubt. You don't have doubt. You don't have fear, because you know where you're going, But if you don't know where you're going to drift around. If you don't know where you're going to drift around. So this is very important that, we actually have our roadmap. We actually know where we are going, where we are coming from, where we are going. And once we know this, things can eventually change for us. Things can actually, change. Our direction can actually, turn overnight, because how the things are going to change, that one is none of our business, because we don't actually know when it's going to happen. So you have to keep doing, even though no one is watching you. You have to remember that God is watching you. God knows your struggle. He knows your feelings. He knows what you are going through. Even though you think that no one is watching you and you are so exhausted, you are so tired of doing the same thing over and over again, and you don't see result, just keep on pressing, just keep on pushing, just keep on working on yourself, just keep on working. Believe that one day will come, your turn, everything is gonna come to you. The thing that you ever wanted is going to come to you, but you just have to keep on walking. Keep on. Don't stop. Don't stop because you have a bad day. No, you just have a bad moment, because people don't know how to separate and the time that when they are feeling bad. You have to remember that there are days that you are, everything is going well, everything is cool. But just remember, if everything will be going well for everybody in this world, everybody's happy, everybody's getting what they want, then where is the challenge? Where is the where is I mean, then everyone will make it. If getting successful is so easy, so that means that everyone is going to make it. Everyone is going to make it, but unfortunately there is an obstacle, and this obstacle is there for you to go through that obstacle, because you can never get what you want without going through those obstacles. So those obstacles are there to strengthen you, to challenge you, to bring all the bad habits that you have. Because if you don't fix those bad habits, you want to stay there, but you want to get better every single day. You want to get better than yesterday. You want to get better than yesterday. You're going to do things today, they are not looking good. You're going to do other things, they are not looking good. But what are you going to do? You have to keep going on. Keep pushing, keep striving, because it just takes one person to change your life. Remember, it takes one day for you to be in this universe. It takes one day for your life to change. It takes one day for everything to happen. Even in the last day, it takes only one day. So that one day is what you have to focus on. You never know that when that day is coming. All that you have to do is execute. Keep on pushing, keep on believing in where you're going, keep on working on yourself regardless of whoever. Stop all those people who don't see who you are. Believe that you have that power, that God has made you for a reason, that you have that power, you have that ability to be able to stand out, to be able to be strong, to be able to do whatever that you want to do. Because the real problem is most people are not living their life. They are not living their life. They are not living their dreams. They are all comfortable. They are all comfortable where they are. And being comfortable is where nothing grows. But when you challenge yourself, you do the things that scare you every single day. You challenge yourself. I don't feel like doing this, I'm going to do it. I don't feel like doing that, but I'm going to do it anyway. That is where you build your character. You become strong. You become a different type of person. When people see you, they say they know this guy. This guy, he is the right person. He is the person who actually, we know him for a long time for his consistency. You keep on building. You keep on doing whatever that you want to do, where you want to go, and the people see you for years. You build a long-term relationship with the people. You build the credibility. You build the best version of yourself, and then people will start pointing finger at you. This is the right person that we want to work with. This is the person that we want to work with. But if you stay there in your comfort zone, do you think that those things going to happen? Nothing is going to happen. So I'm telling you right now that wherever you are, the things that you live, start right now today. Start building yourself. Start focusing, because I believe that we don't have time. This universe, you can become better. You can become great. You can take care of your parents. You can be the best in your family. You can save the world. You can help many people. You want to be the contribution. You want to be asset to the society instead of liability. You want to be that person, not only in money asset, but in your mindset, to be the person who people look up to be that kind of person that people say, this person is the person that I want to listen to, because I believe that this person here, he believes in himself. And you can look into somebody and say, you know what? I believe in you. You can point finger on somebody, and because of you believing in those people, those people's belief will kick in. Because I remember when I first came to Norway, I was working in a barber shop. A gentleman called Mr. Thomas stepped in the barber shop, saw me cutting hair. He introduced me into the network marketing business, whereby we work with the online shop, and he showed me what he's doing. And I said, you know what? I am interested. I go all in, and that's where I got all in. And then from then I was able to meet other people who are doing. It means that I was actually desperately looking for something. So if you are not looking for something, then you will see opportunities. They will come, they will pass you. They will come, they will pass you. So you have to pay attention. And all that we have, we don't all need a new life. All that we need is we need a new awareness. Because if you have awareness, that is where you think about anything that comes your way because you have awareness. But if you don't have awareness, things will just pass like pages. They pass, pass. You will be missing those opportunities. God will call you. God will give you opportunities every single day, but you're going to pass those opportunities because you are not aware of what it is. So I say yeah to that opportunity. I meet some dreamers who are going somewhere. I meet a great force, and that great force, maybe I've been having this dream in my heart, in my mind since I was a little young. I was a little kid. I have a dream. I want to become special. I want to be that person who helps so many people. I want to be that person who, help so many people. There are so many poor people in this world, so many people who need people to hold them. But this world right now, no one cares about no one cares about anyone, and we need, I feel like I'm that kind of person that is going to be there to help others. So this dream is there. So when I meet these people who are going somewhere, something actually shift in my mindset when I meet these people, because those people that I met, they're actually different in the way of thinking. Their mindset is different. Their way of thinking is different. And I realized that, am I really living, is this the same world that I'm living? I realized that those people have a different way of thinking, and that actually speed me up. It actually ignite the spirit that I have within me to be like, wow, this is not just a random, this is not that just a random, because that is where what we call it, the law of attraction come into play. The law of attraction, I am attracting that thing that I have been thinking of. So I say yes, So why did I bring up this story? I bring this story to let you know that anything that you are seeing, you have to be aware of anything that you are seeing. Anything that comes your way, you have to be aware of anything that comes your way. That's why I am telling this story, because if somebody see the great in you, I remember the person saw something in me. That's why he chose me. He called me. That's why he showed me what he showed me. But I was aware that I have been looking, but I have been desperately looking for opportunities, to come my way. So I'm seeking. So when it comes my way, I accepted with two hands. So opportunities will come, but you have to be that person. You have to be responsible to be aware of, the things that are coming your way, And I also want to dive into, what actually killing people's dreams. Like there are people that you can talk to, you can tell them they have potential, but those people, they are totally dead. Their spirit is totally dead, because this is what is happening. Maybe in the family hold, maybe parents, maybe friends, maybe your relatives, maybe the people that you surround yourself. And I beg you, if you are going through these challenges, try to find a like-minded people who are dreamers, people who see the best in you. Try to connect to those people. Avoid those people who don't see your spirit. Avoid those people who don't see your greatness, because I believe that everybody is special. Everybody is special. Every person you see on this world is a great spirit, is a great soul. And because of that, don't just limit yourself thinking that you cannot do what others are doing. There's a space for you in this universe. There's a place for you in this universe. But you have to discover who you are. Because once you discover who you are, trust me, if you discover who you are, you will understand what I'm talking about. You have to, you have to be willing to grow. You have to be willing. You have to have that desire that I want to change. I want to improve where I am right now, because some people have gone totally, you know, forgotten. Why? Because some people have decided for them the way they want them to live their life. And for that reason, those people are totally forgetting about their dreams, have totally forget about the great things that they want to do, because other people have judged them, other people have told them that they cannot make it. And because the people told them they cannot make it, or they tell them it's going to be hard, they believe in that. So I want you to rewire your mind to think that no matter whatever they tell you, don't believe in that. Just put it aside. See where you are going. Just look at your vision, where you want to go, anywhere you're doing. If you are a trader, you are a business owner, you are an entrepreneur, you have to understand that hard times are going to come. But trust me, hard times are not going to stay, but hard people are going to stay. Tough people are going to be the people who resist. Tough people are going to be the people who stand, who stand at the moment when things are not going their way. So I'm telling you that, you have greatness within yourself. You have the unlimited power. You have the unlimited potential to do whatever that you want to do. To do whatever that you want to do in this life, that you can actually make it happen. Hold on to your dream. Anything that you're working on, keep on working. Keep on that fire. Don't slow down. Don't let the limited belief, kicks in when things are not going the way you wanted. Don't let that limited belief system kicks in, because what happened once you allow those limited beliefs to kick in, what's happened is, it starts to sneak in and make you believe and give you a change of identity. Guys, change of identity means that, first of all, for you to become who you want to have, you want to have that mindset. You want to create a new identity for yourself. Because if you haven't created a new identity for yourself, you will still be where you are, because your belief system with the new identity have to connect. So if you don't believe in yourself, by creating this new identity, anytime something happens, you go back to where you are. You go back to the comfort zone. But the people who are relentless, those are the people who doesn't give a fuck. They don't really care about what is happening. Those people are keeping on pushing every single day. Those people are keep working on themselves every single day. So guys, this is Sunday, and I know the time is going. Today, this is actually what came to me when I was running. Every week I try to make 21 kilometers. You can see we are in Norway, and Norway is one of the quiet places that you don't meet people like this. A very quiet area that sometimes people are so depressed. Some people are in home. Some people don't even have friends, and people are going through a lot. But for me to be in this country, I have to program my mind to find activity for myself, so that I can be active all the time, so that I can be always having activity all the time going. And because of this, it helps me, mentally, psychologically, and also I make sure I train every week. I make sure 21 kilometers every week. That strengthens my belief system, more health, more tranquility in my mind, because I believe that this is a battlefield. This is a battlefield. And that's why one of my mentors, Les Brown, said, the road to life is straight and narrow. The road to life is straight and narrow, which means that the life that we are living now, if you want to get to the top, you say that the top there, there are few people on the top, but the bottom is overcrowded. That's where everybody lives. Now, you want to go to the top, you have to get ready that you're going to be shaking. It's not going to be that easy. If somebody tells you that it's going to be easy, forget it. It's not going to be that easy. You know, so he said, road to life is straight and narrow, but it's only few people that are willing to commit their life to get to where they want to get to be that bridge that other people can pass and get to their true self of themselves. You know, so guys, I want you to believe in yourself from today, to believe that God has made you for a reason, that anything that you want to do, you can actually achieve anything that you want to do. You know, anything that you want to do, you can achieve anything that you want to do by believing in yourself. You know, stop listening to negative people. If you see somebody who is negative, just avoid them, move on, and that is how you get away to life. So road to life is not that easy. You're gonna have that nices, you're gonna have negative people, you're gonna have what we call it you know, you're gonna have negative people, you're gonna have what we call dream killers, you're gonna have people who just, if you are anywhere, you're gonna have people who don't like you. So you just have to understand that we are not in a life that we want. If you are in a life where you want everyone to like you, that is also a big problem. You don't have to. If somebody like you, that's fine. If somebody doesn't like you, let him go his way. That's fine. You have to love yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to like yourself. That's the most important thing. Because if you like yourself, it doesn't matter how you appear, your appearance. What matter is you have the mindset. You are the righteous person, and you want to do something better for your life and for others. So guys, this is for me for this week. I challenge you, you know, anything that you want to do, start from again, start again. If you drop it, start again. You know, don't give up in life. I believe in you. I don't know where you come from. I want to just say thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming this live. You know, I just want to say thank you for coming this live. You know, grateful for anyone who is watching. I just want to say thank you for tuning in, and keep on believing in yourself, and keep on doing whatever that you want to do. Believe in yourself, you know, regardless of who like you or who doesn't like you, or regardless of you have the right resources or you don't have. Keep on believing yourself that whatever that you want to do, you want to start now, regardless of whatever that is happening. So this is your guy, Welmas. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as you know, I am actually into trading and stuff like that, and also into content creation like YouTube to motivate and inspire other people. So guys, I really appreciate you tuning in, and I hope you love this, and I hope that you get inspired to keep you from moving forward. Just like me also, I need to keep grinding. I need to keep working hard, and I believe that the best is yet to come, you know. And I believe in your potential. I believe that your dreams are going to become a reality. Thank you so much for tuning in, and like this, and subscribe to help the algorithm to keep pushing what we're doing. And I believe you that the things are going to change. Thank you so much, and see you next week. God bless you. Hello.